Hey everyone, and welcome to another video from Miss Retribution. We're going to be discussing our top 5 favorite animes, and we'll go from least to... We'll start from number 5 and go to our favorites, which would be number 1. Number 5.
That's good.
I think we labeled it number 5 is because it's really funny, but not like my favorite cup of tea. And some of the characters in there are better than others, and there was some action in it, but that was mainly from the cat. And
It's basically your typical fun-filled, funny shoujo anime.
it is typically funny, but there is some moments in there where
Yuki, the Prince Charming, sweet and kind. Kyo, the bad boy. He's actually sweet and kind if you really get to know him. And Toru, the sweet innocent girl.
I think my favorite character would either be Haru or the doctor.
Oh, you can't forget
Or
Shigure, the pervert.
Well, he's my 4th favorite. My 3rd favorite would have to be like the head of the family.
Aikido?
The very depressing person that's in the title page.
It's not that he's depressing, it's more or less that he's evil and conniving, I guess.
Number 4. Goku Basara. Now, that one was like a really good anime. That one was better in my point of view because it had action and some comedy in there. My favorite character was Date because he's like hot-headed.
You can't forget about the historical background that these events will not technically. It's anime, so there's some made up stuff in there, but it's mostly these people were actually real.
Did a report on him, but he was a really cool character. I liked the whole Kudrow and Date teamwork. It's like a team unit. Number 3, Fairy Tail. Because who doesn't love magical, mystical beings? And my favorite character...
Magical, mystical beings.
Yes. The mystical beings. Like Aquarius, a mystical being. And then we have...
She's a zodiac.
Yeah, Aries. Mystical beings. Those are my favorite parts of the anime besides Titania. And Jalal and Rogue and Midnight. Mainly Rogue, because he's really cool. He's a shadow dragon, and I like anything that's dark and mysterious.
I didn't really like Lucy. She seemed whiny. And that she couldn't do anything for herself. She needed her spirits. But I guess she couldn't help that because that was her magic.
She was never my favorite character, and nor will she ever be in that category of one of my favorite characters. She's my top number 1 character. I hate it forever.
Natsu is pretty much everyone's favorite because he's so fun.
Rogue is my favorite. I wish they showed more stuff about Rogue, but
I thought Midnight was your favorite.
He's my 2nd favorite. We had a change of heart. But the only reason I would ever consider liking Lucy is because I like the Lucy times Natsu little fan art stuff. That's cute. Number 2.
7.
Now, I personally haven't watched this anime. She's watched it, but I like the look of it, especially the ninja girl, because she's really cool. I watched a little bit of that. Is Satan the girl with the white hair?
There is no Satan.
Oh.
There's a demon lord candidate. She's a demon lord candidate that was actually the cousin of a demon lord candidate who only did that because she didn't want the thing to happen over and over again where he controls all the 7 deadly sins and they destroy the world.
That actually makes a whole bunch more sense.
I didn't like it because What they are is the exact opposite, so that's their seven deadly sin. Like, a girl who's nice, sweet, and innocent, her sin would be lust.
What one was the ninja girl? What was she supposed to be? Because I liked her.
I don't know, something about she never expects anything from anyone.
I don't know.
I know Pride is the one with the crystal ball. Lust is the pink-haired one. Wrath is the white-haired one that almost looks like his cousin but isn't a Demon Lord candidate. She has the cape. And, yeah.
And number 1, Tokyo Ghoul. Because who doesn't love, like, looking human, but really you eat people, and I think that you survive 3 months from every human you eat, so you don't have to eat any other person. And as you can see, I have kin on my head and on my shirt and on my back of my jacket. I really like this anime a lot. There's a lot of blood and gore, and I like the opening to episode 1 in season 1, because immediately when Rise is about to take him down a dark alley, like, that's not where someone would live. Why are you walking your dog? There's no sign of anything possible to be living in unless she lives in a cardboard box. I was like, that part I didn't like. I was like, oh gosh. Here's another one that I know what's gonna happen. But overall it was pretty good. My favorite character is obviously Ken, Nishiki, and Ayato. Ken being my first favorite, second is Ayato, third is Nishiki. Because Nishiki used to be my first favorite because he has the glasses. And then it was Ayato, but now it's Ken because he's pretty cool. But who knows? It might be Ayato again. And I can't get over the fact that where's the guy with the Jason mask? Where's he? Right here. And I think his actual, I forget what his name was, but I think it's Jason, which is really funny. And for our special favorite, we'll each say one of our favorite animes besides the top 5. And it'll both be different. Mine would have to be Diabolic Lovers because it's really, some people don't like it because it's kind of like a romance in a way. Every one of them wants to be with her. But I like Diabolic More Blood as well because overall that series of Diabolic Lovers is really, really good. It was one of my personal favorites. I didn't really like Yui because she really complained a lot and whined, and she was just dumb, and I didn't like her. But overall, I'll leave the characters. In season 2, there was a little bit of action in there, and then they leave you with a cliffhanger in a way. Are they gonna? It's like Ruki, and I think his name was Yuma, and I forget the blonde guy's name. But are they gonna die? I'm hoping they don't, and they find a little loophole through that, and I'm like, oh, don't die, you're so cute. But overall, if you're not into romance and a little bit of action, which would only be in season 2 that I remember from watching all of season 1 and season 2, then you will really enjoy that anime. And if you want a better, female lead that's not much of a complainer and whiny in a sense, then go with Dance with Devils because she actually took initiative to be herself and stay with her family overall, going with the guy that she actually loved, who's a devil.
I would have to say my favorite anime right now is Beautiful Bones, which I'm currently watching. I love how she's calm, cool, and collected, and a little mystery to her. For the boy, he's very funny. I mean, he's one of those goody two-shoe boys that would call the cops, but he has to call her first. and they always end up finding out what happened and whose bones those are. Sometimes she keeps them, sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes they find out something different. It's really fun. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be for everyone because it seems a little repetitive. You know, there's always going to be that scene where she puts on her gloves and every single animal bones are walking past her. But it's a new mystery each time. And they always find it out. If they don't, there's a second episode. But it's really fun. I like it.
I've never watched that. I'm gonna probably have to start watching it if it's that good. I mean, Noragami was another good one, but that's like another topic. So, this was our top 5 with a bonus of another good anime that we like. And if you've watched them, then leave down in the comments if one of them was your favorite, or if you have a new favorite, or if you want to recommend us some anime to watch, and we'll do a little review on it and tell you what we think of it and the good and the bad in it to see if you guys want to watch it. And besides the people who recommended it, well, thank you for watching, and if you like, leave a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and share with all your friends. This was Miss Retribution, and I will see you in the next video.